Sky was 5274.
Sky 5274, and you cut out a little bit there, just verify that was 10,000.
Descend maintain 10, 10,000 Sky was 5274.
Denver approach United 424, 15,500, descending 13,13,000. 210 on the speed, heading 080, hotel, planning 16 left.
United 424, Denver approach, right?
Denver approach United 2285, passing 13.7, descending via the ski.
2285, Denver approach, cleared RNAV Zulu runway 16 right.
Cleared RNAV Zulu 16 right, United 2285.
South 4720, descend and maintain 9,000.
9,000, South 4720.
Denver approach, get on 4212, 13,210 on the speed.
Get on 4212, Denver approach, run 16 left.
16 left, get on 4212.
United 424, reduce speed to 190.
Slow to 190 knots, United 424.
Southwest 569, contact approach 120.8.
Southwest 5089, turn left, heading 230, descend and maintain 10,000.
Left turn 230, descend and maintain 10,000, Sky 5089.
John 4212, when you're able, proceed direct Joe Bob.
Direct Joe Bob, key line 4212.
Sky 5089, same for you, when you're able, proceed direct Joe Bob.
Alright, direct to Joe Bob when able, Sky 5089.
South 7240, Denver's 10 o'clock and 15 miles.
Southwest to Southwest 4720, we have the field.
4720, Denver.
Southwest 4720 has the field.
South 4720, turn left, heading 200 to join. Cleared visual approach, run 16 left.
200 to join, cleared visual 16 left, Southwest 4720.
Skywest 5274, Denver's 12 o'clock and 20 miles.
Inside Sky was 5274.
That's 5274, cleared visual approach, runway 16 left. Maintain your present airspeed.
Cleared visual approach 16 up will maintain present airspeed. Sky was 5274.
Southwest 4720, maintain 170 knots or greater to lead.
170 or better to lead, Southwest 4720.
Key line 4212, descend and maintain 10,000.
Descend and maintain 10,000, key line 4212.
Southwest 569, reduce speed to 190.
Slow to 190 now, Southwest 569.
Runway 17 right.
Alright, 200 to join the 5, so division 17 right now, 1417.
Low field and stay.
Skywest 5089, cross Joe Bob, at or above 10,000, cleared visual approach, runway 16 left and present speed.
Alright, cross Joe Bob, at or above 10,000, clear for the visual 16 left, present speed or greater, Sky 5089.
Southwest 4720, contact tower 135.3, good day.
35-3, Southwest 4720, take care.
Have a good one.
Site, United 424.
United 424, Roger, turn 20 degrees right.
20 degrees right, United 424.
United 424, maybe a slight vector 3 final for traffic, descend and maintain 10,000.
Descend and maintain 10,10,000, United 424.
Visual approach to 17 right now, you're being blended in with traffic up from the northeast.
We have the field in sight now, 4212.
Down 4212, cross Joe Bob, at or above 10,000, your cleared visual approach, runway 16 left and 190 knots.
718.
And Sky 5272, I think I told you the Zulu, but it's going to be vectors to the visual now to 17 right.
Alright, vectors to the visual 17 right, Sky 5272.
Denver Southwest 170, 250 descending via the Clash for 17 right, hotel.
Southwest 170, Denver approach, expect the RNAV Zulu runway 17 right.
RNAV Zulu 17 right, Southwest 17.
Approach Southwest 3033 is with you, descend in the next arrival for 17 right.
Southwest 3033, Denver approach, hotel, current altimeter 3032, change your transition to 16 right, and expect the RNAV Zulu 16 right.
Expect RNAV Zulu to 16 right now, Southwest 3033 again.
Skywest 4718, contact approach 133.62.
3362, Sky 4718.
2285, you can contact tower 135.3.
353, good day, United 2285.
Approach Sky 4718 is 136, descending 1000.
That's 4718, Denver approach, runway 17 right. United 1439, airport 10 o'clock and 15 miles. United 1439, Channel Ping 200, join final service approach runway 17 right.
200, join the final service, visual approach 17 right.
Southwest 4192, Channel Ping 230, descend maintain 9,000.
Left 230 down to 9,000, Southwest 4192.
South now.
Roger. Southwest 2058, counting Denver Center 133.905. Have a good day.
Got it already?
Yes, sir, we got it. There's something 569.
So, 569, you proceed direct Joe Bob, cross it out above 10,000, clear visual approach runway 16 left.
Joe Bob, at above 10,000, cleared visual 16 left, Southwest 569, thanks.
Denver altimeter 3032, Oscar, current expect runway 17 left, Centennial.
Count 4212, maintain 170 knots to lead.
170 knots to lead, Cal 4212.
424, maintain 170 knots to lead.
170 knots to lead, United 424.
Departures, radar contact.
Southwest 4192, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend to 7,000, Southwest 4192.
United 1439, traffic off your right side, regional jet at 9,000 for the farewell.
United 1439. 569, maintain 170 knots to lead. Southwest 569, maintain 170 knots to lead.
170 to lead now, Southwest 569.
That's 4718, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, Scott 4718.
Southwest 4192, airport 10 o'clock and 15 miles.
Airport is in sight, Southwest 4192.
Southwest 4192, Channel Ping 200, join final service approach, runway 17 right.
Left turn 200, cleared the visual to 17 right, Southwest 4192.
United 1439, contact tower 133.3.
1333, United 1439. Southwest 5089, contact tower 135.3, have a good one.
35-3, use well, Scott 5089. So it's 441.14.5, descending via the Clash 3.
Southwest 441, Denver approach, runway 17 right.
17 right. Can we expect the RMP?
Blue level turn circle.
Connected to PilotEdge.
Skies 4718, Channel Ping 260.
Turn left 260, Skies 4718.
Guys 4651, counting Denver Center 125.9er.
I will set display brightness.
That's 5272, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000, Skies 5272.
Count 4212, contact tower 135.3, have a great day.
135.3, Cal 4212, thanks for your help today.
Have a good one.
Southwest 3033, speed right cliff, and descend and maintain 13,000.
Straight cliff, 13,000, 33.
Southwest 3033, maintain 210 knots or greater.
210 or better, Southwest 3033.
Runway 17 right.
Cleared the RNAV, Zulu 17 right, so it's 441.
Gas 4718, Channel Ping 200, airport 10 o'clock and 10 miles.
Airport in sight, left 200, Skies 4718.
Destination 18, join final heading 200, clear visual approach, runway 17.
Visual 17 right, join final, heading 200, Sky 47.
Southwest 4192, contact tower 133.3.
33.3, Southwest 4192, good night.
Sky 5272, turn left heading 260.
F260, Sky 5272.
Sky 4718, 170.
10 megajoule, Sky 47.
424, contact tower 135.3,
35.3 today, United Support.
Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Back in the Tullus. Now let me turn off this ATC stuff right now. Or mute it rather. Alright, let me get this overlay working. Hey Noel. Alright. So, I know we're just going to cut to the chase for you so we can knock this out for you. And then you can go about your day. Like I said, I'm mainly doing this so I can just fine-tune my checklist to work best with the first officer in this aircraft. So, without further ado, say hello to our little friend here. So this is Linda. So I can say hello. Hello, Linda. Wait a minute, I think I have to do just hello. Hello?
Hello, Cap.
And how old are you?
I am 27 years old.
Okay. She is going to get our procedures here. Preliminary cockpit prep.
Preliminary cockpit preparation procedure. Engine 1 master, off. Engine 2 master, off. Landing gear lever down position. Left wiper selector off. Right wiper selector off. Battery 1, auto. Battery 2, auto. External power, on.
So we're verifying that all the tests happen appropriately. And she'll move on to the next phase once the screens are done with the self-test. She's doing an APU test and then she'll start the APU. APU is coming on. So I haven't done a single thing yet. My first officer is doing everything.
APU start on. Parking brake, on. The AccuPress indication must be in the green band. AccuPress indicator, checked. Flaps retracted. Speed brake retracted and disarmed. Probe window heat, auto. APU bleed on. Hydraulic quantity checked. Engine oil quantity checked.
See what I can like start with flight planning
completed.
and stuff when she's doing that, which is really cool. So now we're gonna open up our doors. And we shall tell her to get the cockpit prepped.
Preparation procedure. Probe window heat, auto. Battery charge checked.
So she's now checking our fires. Check fire 2.
Engine 1 master, off. Engine 2 master, off. Flaps retracted. Speed brake retracted and disarmed. Cockpit preparation completed.
Alright, so that's the preliminary cockpit prep. Let's bring our gate over here. She seems to like her job. Yeah. So she does a lot more, Noelle, so but that was the main part of it. Her getting the aircraft set up, so, are the preliminary checks. Alright, we need to load up our fuel, so we're going with Flawless. Fascinating. Yeah, it's really cool. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Alright, let's come up here. And like I said, if you need to go, feel free to leave. That was the main thing I wanted to show you. I appreciate you watching that part. Alright, we're going with 178 passengers. And £3,000 of cargo, so 0 fuel weight 68.6 according to SimBrief. That is right on the money. And hey, Envy, very cool. Yeah, I like it. It's fun. 68.6, 27.5. 27.5. Yeah, you have to set up Windows for the Windows dictation, so you have to do a little bit of Windows settings to get it to work right. 68, 6, 7, 27.5, 6.3 on the fuel. APU is on. So what I mean, like the entire time that she's doing all the preliminary cockpit stuff, like we could literally be getting our clearance, typing in flight plans. So it's really helpful. All right, we're gonna do econ off because we have more than 168 passengers. And we're gonna switch from external power to APU power. So we're gonna tell the ground people we're gonna do that. So disconnect, and I need to file a flight plan. So real quick, let's come over hither, and we're gonna file the Hawk 7 arrival into Seattle. I already got all that. Make sure that the fuel calculations are still the same. 6.3, yeah, I rounded up. And Eugene is 3041. Information Oscar, and they are taking off south. And Seattle is landing south. And 16 center is available, which is what I'll use. So we'll file the IFR here. We are United. We are Slant Lima 260. We can use that. That's fine. So we'll file the flight plan. So this is our route from Eugene up the coast here into Seattle, where it's really cloudy. As you can see here, it's pretty cloudy, but no rain to speak of. Pretty low winds. It's only 3 knots, but we're gonna have to do maybe an ILS if that keeps up. We are here. Flight plans on file. So looking forward to more pilot co-pilot flying. Looking forward to it. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Once I understand the co-pilot a little bit more, then I'll be a little bit more fluid at it, but I'm still learning it. This is only like my 3rd flight with it, and I figured if I streamed it, I can look at the recording and it would help me fine-tune the my checklist for it. Like I can skip certain things in my checklist, obviously, because she's taking care of it. All right, so flight plans on file. Let's get the McDo lined up. So EUG, and we are going to Seattle. And we need to check our GPS. So data, GPS monitor, we're at 4472. 4472. All right, we need to make that match right here. 4472 and 123.12.8. 123.12.8. 123.12.8. So that it's fine. So we'll go ahead and align. And we are flying United today. So we're going to do United. 1399, cost index of 100 because I don't care about saving fuel. I don't pay for it. I want speed. We want speed. All right, let's get our ATIS for Eugene 125.22. 25.
Sweet Deal, ATIS Information Oscar, 1928 Zulu.
Still Oscar, so nothing's changed. We'll set this for 3041.
Few clouds at 1,500, ceiling 20,000 broken, temperature 5, dew point 2, altimeter 3041, arriving and departing runways 16 left, 16 right, visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. Read call runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information now.
Alright, and ground here, since they don't have a clearance, it's going to use ground, which is 0.7. So pop that over, and tower, we're going to do 16 right. That would be 18.9er. I believe that's it. EUG. Elevation 374. So we are right on the money with our altimeter setting here. And airport is here. So clearance will be 0.7 and ground is 0.7 and tower 16 right is 18.9, which we are set there. So we just need to get our clearance. Good afternoon, Eugene ground, United 1399 at the terminal with Oscar, IFR, Seattle.
United 1399 Eugene clearance cleared to Seattle Airport. Eugene 1 departure, radar vectors portal, then is filed. Climb and maintain 900,000. Expect flight level 260, 10 minutes after departure. Cascade departure 119.6, squawk 4113.
Clear to Seattle via Eugene 1 departure, radar vectors portal, then is filed. Maintain 9,000, expect 260 within 10 minutes. Cascade departure 119.6, squawk 4113, United 1399.
United 1399, read back correct.
Alright, we got our clearance as filed, so we'll clear out that, and we're going to do 260 for our cruise. We've got a flight plan. We're going to depart on 16 right on the Eugene 1 departure, which is just a vector. And we're going to add PORTL, I think it is. Yeah, portal. So we'll put that on top of Seattle. Insert Seattle. We're going to do 16 center, RNAV, RMP, Zulu, via Hawks 7 from, actually that's Hawks 7 from Vashon, via full approach from Vashon from the battleground VOR. Correct. Alright, so we're going to do the Hawk 7 arrival from battleground, And then we're going to assume the RNAV 16 Center Zulu from the initial approach fix, which is Vashon, which is also a fix on the star, meaning it's a full approach, no vectors for the arrival. So we'll check and make sure that there's no discos. I don't believe there is.
3047, advise Innovatus, their request.
3047, I've picked up information Sierra, request the ILS 14 right. That's the Yankee, I believe. 5 Romeo.
Alright, there is one disco, so we're going to clear that disco.
Expect vectors 14 right. ILS.
There we go.
Thanks, 5 Romeo.
That's why you go through the flight plans. So now we're going to go grab our winds. And then our weights, which I got earlier. 68.6.
Approach Walker 43 on the ground at Cottonwood. For all of your Cottonwood arrivals, say we broke out right at minimums.
Walker 43, thanks. Cancellation received here.
That's funny. 68.6 and 27.5. Is that right? 68, yeah, 68.6. And then our block fuel was 6.3. So we'll pop that in there. Using a little bit of fuel, that's fine. So we got winds, weight, perf. We're going to change that to 890. And I do that because we'll go to thrust climb at 500 AGL instead of 1,000. I'm gonna blast out of here initially at 200 knots so we don't overspeed flaps. And we're gonna do decision height for this RNAV approach. Approach RNAV Zulu 16 Center. $758. And then 930, same thing. Let's climb thrust at 500 AGL. So we need a departure SID for Eugene. So an approach for 16 right. The minimums for this is 200 radar. So we're going to do second flight plan, copy what we got, click on portal, and then E, U, G, new destination, Eugene, arrival, ILS 16 right, insert, flight plan, second, perf, go all the way to approach, and decision altitude is 200 radar. And we got a sim CS. Could I get an outside view, friend? Yes, sir. Here, I'm gonna forget. Let me put it in this weather real quick, and I'll show you. Altimeter's 3039, I think. Wait a minute. 3041. 3041. And then the temperature's 5 and 10.4. So there is our second flight plan approach, which would be a 1-engine out SID. And we are flying United in the Tolis A321. And I got the JARDesign ground units, ground stuff. So, and this is Traffic Global, these guys over here. So we got a flight schedule. So we need our flex. Beautiful, yeah. Yeah, it's a nice plane. It's a really nice plane, and it has so many options. Like you can add so much to it. All right, let's do flaps 2 for takeoff, and V1 is 140. VR is 140, and V2 is 143, and we're gonna flex at 41, and that is up 0 on the trim. That's 2 up 0, so we don't have to do anything on that. And that is verified 16 right, and it will take into account all weather conditions for that. So we can come down here to perf, and we'll dial that in. So 140. 140, 143 for V2, and we're doing 41 on the flex temp, and we're going to do 2 up 0.0 on that. And 16 right.
On the ground at Cottonwood, high far down to
EUG 16 right. So you do that so that way you have a continuous distance and bearing to the threshold of our emergency return. So 16 right, just like I had for the second flight plan, got 16 right. So that way it's quick reference. Fuel pumps are already on by our nice co-pilot over here. So we're going to set our initial altitude that we got on our clearance, which is 9,000. So we'll go ahead and set 9,000. And we'll get rid of the external power. And we'll have all of our guys drive away now that they're done. Simaware, try this. You may like it. Simaware CA. Oh, you're talking to the guy. I have traffic global also. For some reason, the aircraft don't stick with each other. Delta at United Gates and vice versa. Yeah, that all depends on the airport developer, because when it's the airport developer that assigns the companies to the gates. So like if you were to go into WED, for example, and open up the airport editor, and if you were to click on this gate, for example, if you know this is a United Gate in real life, the developer may have put Delta. So Traffic Global only uses what the airport data says within the world editor, or the airport editor, or whatever it's called, WED, I think. And I don't really mess with it. I tried, and it's too much of a hassle for me, so I just let Traffic Global do whatever Traffic Global wants to do. Alright, those doors have shut. So we're going to go ahead and shut the rest of the doors.
Flight attendant's boarding is complete, ladies and gentlemen. In just a few moments, we'll be closing the main cabin door and be on our way to Chicago. If you plan to use a mobile device during flight, now is a good time to make sure those devices are set to airplane mode. So before the aircraft can move, everyone must be seated with their seatbelts fastened, tray tables in their upright and locked position, your carry-on items stowed, and all armors fully lowered. This is flight 478 taking you to Chicago.
Check all of our lights.
Good morning, welcome aboard.
All the lights are working. Go ahead and shut that door. Give her a lock. And we'll go ahead and get pushback set. That's fine.
Call me through the menu when you are ready.
All guests must be seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Tray tables put away and cabin
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Also, lavatories will be locked for takeoff and landing for safety reasons. Thank
Oh, you want me to look at it? Okay.
Non-stop service to Chicago.
Is it a link? Yeah, I guess it is.
Zulu, 1 miles from Toga. Fly heading 17.
Oh, it's VATSIM. Yeah, they have so many things now. I use VATtastic, but that's pretty cool.
That's heading 170, 3000 to
I'm flying on PilotEdge right now, but that would definitely be a useful tool for VATSIM, no doubt. Thanks for sharing. Because I use VATtastic. I'm just used to it. Alright, let's do...
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Before start checklist, before start, wait a minute, where we go? Checklist, before start checklist, before start checklist.
Cockpit preparation. Let me check. Completed. Gear pins and covers. Signs. Aders.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Fuel.
You could say the...
Take off data.
Sorry, I had a cold. You could say this stuff out loud.
Barrow.
Phoenix Marker 43 is
like,
ready to release on Comlin.
I just find it easier to click on it.
QNH 3038. Before start checklist down to the line completed.
Alright, so we're going to do engine start procedure.
By 27, we're released for departure, Walker 43.
Engine start procedure. Starting engine 2.
Beacon light is on.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
She's keeping an eye on their engine as we get things cranking up here.
Discontinue the use of electronic devices and direct your attention
Starting
to the
engine 1.
As we go over the safety features of this Airbus 321 aircraft, there are safety
Walker 43 is not convoy 5.4, filing on 3 down.
You may use a card to follow along. Further regulations regarding compliance with the information.
I need to make a special checklist for this for sure.
Your seatbelt should be worn low and down across your head. To fasten your seatbelt,
Cause she does a lot of the work.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
For your safety and the safety of those around you, please keep your seatbelt
Walker
fastened.
43 connecting to standby.
28.45.
2845 Walker 43.
And the co-pilot doesn't really affect performance. I'm getting 60 FPS, so has no impact.
43 Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 230, verify you want flight level 300.
Engine start procedure completed.
The cabin is pressurized. If there's a loss of cabin pressure, must you drop the components of your seat and lavatory
After start checklist.
Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, pull the master.
Number 5 Romeo Zulu, contact Boeing Tower 120.6.
Over to Boeing 5 Romeo. Boeing Tower, moving 355 Romeo.
These settings required.
Coast is connected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a good flight. Right. Thanks.
Walker 43, climb maintain flight level 300.
Rudder trim. After start checklist completed.
Alright.
A water active rescue light is attached to each vest. When exiting the aircraft, pull down the red tab at the bottom of the vest to inflate. The vest can also be
After start procedure.
Remember, do not inflate your vest until you exit the aircraft. Just like the front and back exit doors
After
can
start
be
procedure.
There are rafts also located
Engine mode selector normal. APU bleed off. APU off. Spoilers armed. Rudder trim 0. Pitch trim set. Flaps 2 set. Please set flaps for takeoff position. EChem status checked. After start procedure completed.
2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you very much for your attention. It's time for you to relax and enjoy the rest.
Alright, so before takeoff checklist we'll do, and then after that we'll do, we need to do taxi procedure, so we're going to do taxi procedure.
Taxi procedure. Taxi lights on. Predictive wind shear system auto. Transponder on. Auto brake maximum set. Cabin report receive. Takeoff config normal. Taxi procedure completed.
I do want to check the is that taxi see, I don't think I didn't realize you could use her with Tullus. Yeah, she's available for the 319 and the 321, and there's another one which I think is a guy model, like an earlier model, for the Flight Factor 767. And of course JARDesign's A320 has one, so. Alright, I need to put this on TRARA. And, alright, so we're squawking mode, Charlie. Going through my own checklist now. Trim is set. Do a flight control check here real quick. I don't use their checklist because it's you have to use this to make it work perfectly. Let's rearm that. Alright. That is on. I think I'm ready. Let's get our ATIS.
Eugene Maclone, Sweet Field. ATIS information Papa. 1954 Zulu. Wind 350 at 6. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 800. 20,000 scattered. Temperature 6. Dew point 2. Altimeter 3041. Arriving and departing runways 34 left, 34 right. Visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. Read back all runway assignment and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information pop-up.
Alright. Eugene ground, United 1399, north side of the terminal with Papa, ready taxi.
Yeah, 1399 Eugene ground, runway 34 left, taxi via the taxiway label is gone. Remember, correction, United 1399 via Alpha.
Yeah, 34 left via Alpha, United 1399. We're gonna have to change the departure here. So we'll do that on the way. Pop this up here. Let's take Echo. Yeah, we'll take Echo out to Alpha. And let's do 3-4 left.
November 5 Romeo Zulu, cross runway 14 left at Alpha 4, Alpha to the ramp, monitor ground.
Cross 14 left at Alpha and monitor ground.
I need to do the performance for that runway.
You bet, we'll see you. Walker 483, descend at pilot's discretion to maintain flight level 220.
Alright, so we'll come up here, go to this screen. 3-4 left, 142, 145. And I already forgot what the flex was. 42. Okay. We'll update our winds too, just to make sure we're good there. And we shall do a checklist here. Wind request. I'll update the winds. Our perf is valid. And we'll do checklist before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flight controls. Flight control is not checked. After start checklist is not completed.
Alright. Let's do
before takeoff procedure. TAS TARA. Strobe lights auto. Landing lights on. Before takeoff procedure completed.
Alright. Like I said, you could do the flight control check, but I'm not going to. Alright, so we're going to do 18.9 for tower, 19.6 for departure, which is Cascade. Eugene Tower, United 1399, hold short, 3-4 left. I finally found...
United 1399, Eugene Tower, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 360 at 6.
3-4 left, cleared for takeoff, United 1399. Finally found the issue with the 300. Oh, I do want to hear that. That thing's been giving you all sorts of heck. What was it? Alright, ECAM checks are all good. I'm going to do PAX off. Alright, engines 50%. Engines are stable. Brakes off. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive. SRS is active. And my first officer will call out 100 knots for cross check. Check.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Flaps 1.
Contact Phoenix approach 119.2.
Do we need landing gear up?
Gear up.
At 1399, contact Cassidy departure.
Gear up.
Over to departure United 1399.
Runway turn off, lights off.
Approach Walker 43
Taxi lights off.
224.2, descending
Check
22
thrust
with
levers
letter
and
nose
climb
for
position.
Walker 43, Phoenix approach, altimeter 2988, descend and maintain 7000.
19.6.
7000, Walker 43.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Cascade departure United 1399. 2,200 for 9,000. Alright, gears up, packs are on.
Departure, verify squawk 4113. Okay, 1399, thank you. Radar contact 4 miles north of the field, taking altitude.
Sorry about that. 2,900 for 9,000 United 1399.
United 1399, call to maintain 11,000.
I maintain 11,000 United 1399. Flaps 0.
Speed checked. Flaps 0.
So you have to do gear first and then flaps, I guess. That's probably the easiest way to do it. That's why I'm doing this. I am learning. Alright. Let's do checklist. Do after takeoff.
Checklist. Landing gear. Up. Flaps. Retracted. Packs. After takeoff checklist to the line completed.
Yeah, 1399 when able, clear direct portal.
Clear direct portal, United 1399. Alright, let's take this out to portal. Go right to portal. And then we'll do direct to portal. Landing lights are still on and all that. Okay. It was the SATEC panel plugin. That's interesting. I have the same plugin, and it doesn't cause me any problem. Do you use a SATEC panel Lua script by any chance? Like, do you have a custom SATEC panel script for it? Because I could see how that might do it. You'll see at 10,000 feet, she will turn off the landing lights automatically, which is really cool. She doesn't tell you she's going to do it though, so it's like, but it's definitely helpful, especially with like my VA, the virtual airline. They actually count whether or not you turn lights on and off. See, she'll do it automatically, but she won't say anything.
Contact Seattle Center 121.4.
Seattle Center 121.4, United 1399. 21.4. Seattle Center, United 1399, 1000.
At 1399, Seattle Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, United 1399. Got open climb, hold this up at 300 knots. Connor, Ozzy, how you doing? I'm doing fine, my friend. How are you? It's a busy today on stream, or busy day today on stream. Envy says it was to SATEC panel plug-in. No, I used the one on the org store. You mean the org forums, the one that you download from the forums? I know I have the SATEC panel that I purchased, but I use a free plugin made by Sparky, I think his name is.
12 o'clock and 14 miles, 6,000 as low as I can get you now. Report to airport site or cancellation of IFR.
And I haven't had any problems with it. Yeah, it's free. So you're using the same one. Did you download any custom SATEC panel type Lua scripts or whatever they're called for it?
At 1399, contact Seattle Center 135.15.
Seattle Center 135.15, United 1399. 3515.
Walker 43 to set to maintain 5,700.
Seattle Center, United 1399, 16,400 for flight level 230.
Yeah, 1399, Seattle Center, climb maintain flight level 260.
Climb maintain flight level 260, United 1399. Let's get rid of that and that and that. Negative. That's really. Let me see. See which one you just, yeah, that's the, so that's the only one that you have, right? I mean, that's like the main, yeah, that's the main one. That's so weird that you have problems with it, because it doesn't cause me any problems.
Transition altitude. Below the line. Barrow. Standard set cross-checked.
Walker 43, IFR cancellation.
After takeoff checklist below the line completed.
Okay.
Transition altitude.
So I must have an older version, so I downloaded this one and all is fine. So that link you just put up, that's the one you downloaded? Okay, because that's the one that I have, and like you said, I have no problem. I mean, I have no problem with that plugin personally. So yeah, I guess if you had an old version, that could definitely cause it. I just don't understand how that plugin could cause an issue on a virgin copy of X-Plane, because remember you had made a version of X-Plane with 0 plugins, no scenery, just native X-Plane stock stuff, no plugins or nothing, and you loaded the plane and it still was crashing. So kind of leads me to believe that it might not have been that maybe it was something else going on, because you didn't have the SATEC panel plugin installed when we were doing that troubleshooting. So it's kind of a still of a mystery. I mean, I'm glad it's working. Don't get me wrong. That's a huge help to have that working. Let's turn on our weather radar here. Cabin pressure is fine. She will do a ECAM check when we get to our cruise, which is coming up shortly. Let's do seatbelts off.
Seatbelts off.
So it's kind of a cool feature too. Yeah, it's definitely a mystery, but it doesn't matter. You got it working now. That's all that matters. So, let me know if you want to do a group flight and with the A300, and I can help you out with the nuances of it. I haven't done a FedEx flight in a while. I have appointments tomorrow, but if you wanted to fly, it'd be Thursday, Friday, or even over the weekend. You could do that whenever you want. I don't care. You can just shoot me a message whenever you want to do that. Alright, so we got seatbelts are off. Let's come over here. I'll put that to all. See, I would have had the squawk entered properly earlier if I was using my own checklists, but because I knew that she turned on the transponder, for some reason I didn't even think to put in that stupid code. So that's another thing I'm going to have to think about when it comes to using this Copilot plugin, is I need to enter the code, because my checklist says, mode Charlie. Well, it was mode Charlie, it just didn't have the code in there.
Number 321 Tango Bravo, radar contact 12 miles north of Oakland Airport, Oakland altimeter 29908. Advise with the ATIS, please. 1 Tango Bravo, roger. Expect runway 28 right, report to airport in sight.
Okay, we're coming up to our cruise, so once we get to the cruise, she will do a ECAM check automatically. I don't have to tell her to do it or anything. The only thing I'm going to do is put this to manage speed once the altitude captures. Altitude is captured. So we're going to go to manage speed, and then she should do an ECAM check any minute now. There she goes. I wish she would say when she's going to do this stuff, like before she actually does it, instead of just doing it. Some things she'll say, and then other things she just does, like the landing lights and stuff. All right. So.
Unit 1399, descend via the Hawk 7, arrival Seattle landing south, altimeter 3044.
Descend via the Hawk 7 arrival, landing south, tree 044, United 1399. Alright, so second, we're going to delete that because that was the one engine out. And we're going to grab our perf and D-ATIS for Seattle. The altimeter is 3044 like he said. Pop that there. Temperature is 4 degrees.
360 at 24, gust 33.
And wind 150 at 4. We'll turn on our restraints up here. Top ascent 2056. So we got about 6-7 minutes, and then we'll start on our way down. So if we were going to land, like I've got it programmed right now to land south, and he told me to descend with a south transition in mind, but I want to set up 3-4 right as a contingency, and I think that would be from Sonder. Let me see here. 3-4 right is a Cat 2. And it has, yeah, an RNAV from Sonder. So we're going to go second in it. It's easiest with this airplane to just do it this way. Seattle to Seattle. Punch that in there. Second, Seattle, arrival. Let's try that again. 3-4 right. And the star is Hawk 7 via Sonder, and I don't need a transition, so we're just going to insert that. So we have the other direction here. So we got an arrival, Hawk 7. From Hawks. So we should be good from Hawks. Line, foot, goals, Sonder, and then the ILS approach. So the ILS approach for 3-4 right, it's a Cat. It's a Cat 2, so it's probably 100. Yeah, it's 100. So second perf. We'll do 100 on the decision height. And the altimeter was 3044. The temperature again.
Yeah, 1399, contact Seattle Center 126.6.
Seattle Center 126.6, United 1399.
Number 1 Tango Bravo, right turn. Charlie and Delta to the ramp, monitor ground. Have a good day.
26.6. Okay. Seattle Center, United 1399, flight level 260.
Yeah, 1399, Seattle Center, descend via the Hawk 7 arrival, landing south, Seattle altimeter 3044.
Descend via Hawk 7, arrival, landing south, 3044, United 1399. Feel like I just had deja vu. Alright. 4 is the temperature. And the winds are 150 at 4. So that way we are set up for 3-4 right if we need to change directions. Otherwise, we are good to go. We're going to do init, wind, next phase, descent wind, request. And now we are ready to descend. We are ready to go. It's 3-4 right. See if I got a an airport diagram here. And gates, which would be gates and ramp info. So United usually parks in here. So we'll just ask for the south ramp. We'll be heading down this way. So the lowest we can go per the star is 6,000 feet. So we'll reset our MCP for 6,000. And we'll be on our way down here in a moment. And ATIS for Seattle is 1180. I'll grab ATIS on this when I get closer, otherwise I'm monitoring guard. Got about 5 more miles. It's loading in a bunch of scenery. Let the crew know we're going to be descending. And we will go to managed mode. So she's changing it to constraints, which is cool. That's what I chose. And we'll let Seattle Center know we are leaving our last assigned altitude. And we'll put TCAS on below. So let's put TCAS on below, which looks like she already did. Seattle Center, United 1399, leaving 260.
Yeah, 1399, roger.
Alright. So the ILS frequency for Seattle's 16 center. So we have it on backup. It's also a Cat 3, which is a 1117. Don't know if that will show up here. It does on a flight factor. Yeah, it does. Alright, so we got that as a backup. Push that out to 40. We got weather on right now. Let's push that out. Bump up the sound a little bit. Keep an eye on icing conditions. We are -7. The TAT is the one you're looking at, so we are in icing conditions right now. So commands. Let's see, there's also this. these are the things you can say to the person. Cabin ready, check. Help me. Help me. I don't know what that's going to do, so I'm not going to do it. Alright, we'll turn on the anti-icing just to be safe. Because TAT is -6 and we are in clouds. The Seattle approach is 125.6 usually, so we'll get that ready. 25.6.
Transition level.
Alright, so we want 3044. Let's get ATIS.
Scattered. Ceiling through 5,000 broken. Temperature 4. Dew point 3. Altimeter 3044. Arriving and departing runways 16 center, 16 left, 16 right. ILS runway 16 center, runway 16 left, and runway 16 right approach in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. Simultaneous approaches in use between Seattle and Boeing Field. Traffic below you on final. VFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions.
1399 contact Seattle
Advise
Bridge
on initial contact
125.6.
you have information, Papa. Down.
Seattle approach 125.6, United 13. So we'll pop over 125.6 and we are current with Papa. Seattle approach, United 1399, descending via the Hawk 7, south transition, leaving 15,700. Current with Papa, request RNAV Zulu 16 center, full approach from Vashon.
Okay, 1399, Seattle approach, Seattle 3044, thank you for Papa, stand by for your approach.
3044 and copy United 1399. Alright, we're not clear to fly the approach yet. He just acknowledged that we requested it. And good night for you. How you doing there, bud? Hope you're well. I'm as well as we can be. Appreciate you asking, though. How are you doing? It's a new year. Happy New Year. I don't think I've seen you this year.
After Vashon cleared RNAV Zulu runway 16 on our approach.
After Vashon cleared RNAV Zulu 16 center approach, United 1399. Alright, so now we are cleared the approach, so we can actually, let's see here. So we're going to do this approach. So final approach fix is 1,900 feet, so we'll just lower this to 19. And then we'll grab the glide path, which is an RMP approach, down to minimums, which is 758 MSL 328 radar, so that should be still in there. 758. Yeah, 758. And the wind, let me check my weather injector real quick. .150 at 4, temperature 4, 30, 44. Okay, so we're looking pretty. Are we still TAT -4? Yeah, it's still cold, so we're going to leave anti-icing on. Push this to 20,000, and let's coming up to pikes between 12 and 15. Yeah, we're fine. We are on profile. Looking good. And same thing at 10,000 feet, she will automatically turn the landing lights on, which will in turn do the BSS sounds for the getting the cabin ready for landing. So 16 center, SEA 16 center, 34 miles away. We're slowing to 250 knots, 250. And the next procedure will be we'll do a, let me see, what's a checklist? Before takeoff, after landing, all right, so we only need to do an approach checklist and a landing checklist. Okay. There's no landing procedure, only checklists. And my dog might start barking like crazy at any given moment because the wife will be getting home from work shortly. And my little dog goes berserk when she gets home. She usually gets home between now and another 20 minutes from now, so she'll probably get home right as I'm on short final and I won't be able to hear ATC and I'll probably screw up. Max landing weight 77.8. We are at 72.7. DET is -6, so we're still in the freezing range. So we'll keep the icing on for now. Seat belts on.
Seat belts on.
Okay. And Seattle final is 133.65. So let me get that ready in case he does use a final. We'll see. He may not. He's already approved the approach, so we'll see what happens. Happy to see Mom. Yeah, she's around, I think. She was here earlier. Let me see. Yeah, she's still at least logged in to the stream. She was here earlier. My mother. Noelle is my mother, for those of you that don't know that. Alright, coming up 10,000 feet, we should get her to turn on those landing lights. And when she turns them on, we'll get the flight attendants given the safety briefing or the landing briefing.
Box 43, Monterey, clear to the San Francisco Airport, Monterey 5 departure.
Turn off the weather.
Intersection. Direct Woodside, then direct. Maintain 7,000, expect 110,107 at departure. Departure frequency 121.3 and squawk 3317.
Monterey 5 to Shuey, Woodside has filed 7,000 and expect 11-21-33317, Walker 43.
Walker 43 after Woodside is direct San Francisco.
There you are, Noelle. You waiting for another screenshot? Yeah, not much to look at right now. There you go, she's turning that on. Please turn off any laptop computers and stop them. Flight attendants will walk into the cabin one final time, picking up any remaining privacy glasses for the service item. -3, so we're still in freezing weather. Alright, let's do approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Echem status. Seat belts. Vero. QNH 3043 set. Minimum 758 set. Engine mode selector. Set normal. Approach checklist completed.
Monterey clearance, November 2 Romeo Charlie,
all right.
To Salt Lake City.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Number 2 Romeo Charlie, Mark clearance, cleared to the, you found the Tahoe. Are you going to Salt Lake or Tahoe?
Yeah, sorry for that. It's Lake Tahoe. I depart to Lake Tahoe, sorry.
Number 2 Romeo Fox to the Tahoe Airport, Toro 7 departure to, standby.
Alright, what is tower frequency?
Alright, number 2 Romeo Charlie, cleared to the Tahoe Airport.
That's alright.
Toro 7 departure. Radar vector Salinas on this filed. Maintain 7,000. Expect 17,000. 1 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 121.3.
This plane does that, it like jumps forward for some reason sometimes. Alright, let's get rid of that.
2 Romeo Charlie, cleared to Tahoe via Toro 7 departure.
Get rid of that.
Salinas then on file. Climb and maintain 7,000. Back flight level 1. Sorry.
Get rid of that.
17,000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 1 to 1.3. Squawk 3170.
November 2 Romeo Charlie, read back correct.
Alright, tower for this runway is 19.9. 19.9. Just for reference, I'm going to have to use the other one. And he's not giving me final approach, so at least I'm not going to change it quite yet. Do a landing checklist next. And what is missed approach for this? Climb direct to Zivdi, cross Zivdi, 2,000, then climb to 5,000, so we'll reset for 5,000. Should be straight out. Okay. Let's slow this down to 190. Flaps 2. Flaps 2. See, that's, let me see.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Gear works, flaps doesn't always work. Alright, I don't think he's going to give me final, so I'm just going to do 19.9er. So that's tower. And we'll reset for mist, which will be 5,000 here. Gear down.
Monterey ground, Walker 43 is at the fire station. Taxi with whiskey.
Walker 43, Monterey ground, runway 10 right, taxi via Alpha.
10 right via Alpha, Walker 43.
Landing checklist. Cabin crew. Advised. Missed approach altitude. Auto thrust. Auto thrust is not in speed or off mode. Checklist is not completed. Auto brake.
Let's try this again.
Landing checklist. Cabin crew. Advised. Missed approach altitude. Auto thrust. Auto thrust is not in speed or off mode. Checklist is not completed.
Okay. I guess I need to be in...
Auto brake.
I need to be in the other one, so...
1399, contact Seattle Tower on 19.9er.
Seattle Tower 19.9er, United 1309. So go to Tower, Commands, Flaps 3.
Checked. Flaps 3.
Seattle Tower, United 1399, RNAV 16 center.
1399, Seattle Tower, runway 16 center, clear to land, winds 1404.
16 center, clear to land, United 1399. Let's try this again.
Landing checklist. Cabin crew. Advised. Missed approach altitude.
2,500.
Auto thrust. Auto thrust is not in speed or off mode.
What are you
Checklist
talking about? It is.
Completed.
Alright, so that checklist is worthless.
Auto brake.
Alright, let's do commands.
Speed
Flaps
checked.
full.
Flaps full.
Get rid of traffic global for right now. And we'll reset for mist here in a moment. Landing lights are on, gear is down, approach mode is on, traffic global. Auto brake is low, spoilers are not armed.
Ground spoilers armed.
Okay, now they're armed. So let's reset this for 5,000.
Monterey Tower, Walker 43, holding short 10 right.
Walker 43, Monterey Tower, runway 10 right, cleared for takeoff, wind 05013, gust 23.
Crypt Tower, 10 right,
Landing
Walker 43.
checklist. Cabin crew. Advised. Missed approach altitude. Runway turn off, lights on. Taxi lights take off. Auto thrust. Auto brake.
1,000.
Echem memo. Landing no blue. Checklist completed.
Alright, so you got to do the checklist right before landing, apparently. Okay. Well, that's why I'm doing this, so I can learn from it.
We are the south ramp.
For 2 Romeo Charlie, Monterey ground, runway 10 right, taxi via Alpha.
Alright, we got permission to land.
Taxi via Alpha 10 right, 2 Romeo Charlie.
So we are landing. 6 center.
100 above. 500.
Got to set mist also. Okay. So minimums.
400.
Autopilot off, my plane. Let's get lined up here.
300, 200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Phyllis 25 at the 2 Oakland Center, descend me the Suitor 3 arrival. Capital landing north.
To south.
And the Capital Officer 3002. Walker 43, connect NorCal departure.
Chester 143. NorCal Walker 43, 6, climbing 7.
Walker 43, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 11,000, clear check Woodside.
11,000, Woodside, Walker 43, thanks.
At 1399 left November, cross 16 left at November, taxi to the terminal via November and Bravo, monitor ground point 7.
Cross 16 left at November, November Bravo to parking on monitor ground point 7, yeah, 1399. Alright, so we'll jump over here. And then we'll do after landing checklist. So do that in a little bit. So we'll do a procedure, which would be after landing procedure after this, and 121.7. We'll monitor ground. Come over here, procedure, after landing procedure.
After landing procedure. Strobe lights auto. Landing lights off. Radar weather off.
Executive ground, Kodiak.
Predictive wind shear system off.
Charlie, with November. Would like taxi instructions from
ground
terminal ramp
disarmed.
for VFR to the south, please.
Engine mode selector
Kodiak
normal.
10 Mike Charlie, executive ground runway 2, taxi via Mike,
Flaps
information November is current.
TCAW standby.
Runway 2, taxi via Mike.
Terrain on
I
ND
do
off.
have November. Kodiak 292 Mike Charlie.
Anti-ice off.
Monterey Tower, November 2, Romeo Charlie, holding short of runway 10 right, ready for takeoff.
Number 2 Romeo Charlie, Monterey Tower, runway 10 right, cleared for takeoff.
Let's do after. Oh, she's not done.
After landing
Clear for
procedure
takeoff, runway
completed.
10 right, 2 Romeo Charlie, thank you.
After landing checklist. Flaps. Retracted. Spoilers. Disarmed. APU. Started. Radar. Off. Predictive wind shear system. Off.
I don't know if that plane will disappear or not.
Checklist completed.
I'll fix it if not. Alright. So we'll just park here. Oh, come on, stop. Of course. Brake doesn't come on.
Reverse green. Ground spoilers.
I guess you can't cheat this way and back up. Oh well. Let's see if I can try that again. Got him and posted. Thanks, Noel. That's awesome. Alright, did she turn off the TCAS completely? Yeah. See, you have to have transponder on while taxiing, so turn it back on. Like she'll turn it off, you turn it back on, I guess. Let me see if I can
reverse green.
See if I can back
Ground
this plane up. There, it worked that time. Alright, park brakes on. Those things are on. So let's do, let me see, APU is on. She didn't turn the bleeds on for whatever reason. So let's do procedure. Parking procedure.
Parking procedure. Turn your transponder on. Parking brake on. APU bleed on.
Charlie.
Engine 1 master off.
They're on.
Engine 2 master off.
I have, I'm identifying in 3170.
I don't need you to ident, I need you to turn the transponder on. Turn it on to mode C, turn it on, or turn it on in the client.
Transponder off. Parking procedure completed.
Alright, so we'll do...
Charlie, thank you. Contact NorCal departure.
Securing the aircraft procedure.
I find it easier just to click on them than trying to talk to her.
Parking brake on. Oxygen crew supply off.
Kodiak 292 Mike Charlie, holding short, runway 2, ready for departure.
Kodiak 292 Mike Charlie, executive tower, proceed on course, runway 2, clear for takeoff.
Exterior air lights off.
Runway 2, clear for takeoff, Kodiak 292 Mike
Emergency
Charlie.
exit lights off.
NorCal departure, November 2, Romeo Charlie, 6000, climbing
Probe
7000.
window heat off.
Number 2, Romeo Charlie, NorCal departure, radar contact.
Just got sucked very much into the inlet.
17,000 directly in us. Romeo Charlie.
APU master.
Poor flag guy, I just killed him.
NorCal, I'm sorry, one more time on the frequency for Walker 43.
Walker 43, NorCal approach on 135.65, 3565.
Got it now.
Securing the aircraft procedure completed.
NorCal Walker 43, 1000 with X-ray.
Walker 43, NorCal approach, take for X-ray, San Francisco, 22996, expect visual approach, runway 1 left, descend and maintain 8000.
Visual 1 left, 8000, Walker 43.
Let's
disconnected.
Let's connect. Well, this video will certainly help me with making my checklist a little bit more fluid. Like now I know with this procedure, the checklist for landing checklist, you only do that after everything is set up for your missed approach procedure. So you have to have the altitude in, you have to have your auto brakes on, gear down, like everything has to be good for landing, otherwise she won't say it's complete. So that's why I did this, so I can learn from it. Otherwise, this Copilot's very handy. It's actually fun. Highly recommend it. And it barely does anything to performance, so bonus there. Goes traffic global. Traffic global. I did turn that back up. Yep. So let's do sounds. 100%. That's good. Hide that up there. All right, cool. Hey, Jake. What's up, buddy? Happy New Year, buddy. Did you see the landing? Or did you just pop in now? Okay. Just got in? No. Horrible timing. I'm just signing off now. But appreciate you dropping by. I'll be back for my normal stream on Friday. But I need to go rest my back. I've been sitting here too long. Check out Smooth track. What the heck is that? Should be able to check in. Okay. What's smooth check? Smooth track. It's a phone app? Oh, you know what? A buddy of mine tried that. He tried to set it up real quick, and he was having a heck of a time with it. You have to, it's on your phone. Yeah. That's like for people that don't have Track IR. Track IR is still better. It's a lot more precise, especially for like DCS. Because the guy that was testing it with me, he was testing it on DCS, and he could get it to work, but it just wasn't precise. Like I have different programs for my Track IR. I have one for the F-18, one for the P-51, and one for this, general aviation. So that way, it just has more. Plus, I'm more used to it. For us poor folks, yeah, certainly. All right, guys, I'm gonna head on out, and I'll catch you next time. That was good. Good flight. Thanks for dropping something by, Jake. I'll catch you next time, buddy. Chase out.
Roommate 50 November exit on approach, thank you. Expect the visual approach 26 at the Colorado Air and Spaceport. Descend and maintain 9,000. 0 November exit, thank you. Current altimeter 3032.
Inside Skysuit 272.
Skysuit 272, turn left and 200 during final clear for approach runway 17.
Left 200, clear for the visual 17 right for Skysuit 272.
Skywest 4718, contact tower 133.3.
133.3, Skysport 788. Good day.
Skysuit 272, maintain 170 nautical Zulu.
170 to Joel, Skysuit 272.
Contact approach 133.62.
170. Denver approach, Southwest 170 is 14,000, descending via the clash.
Southwest 170, Denver approach, yes, please clear to RNAV Zulu, runway 17 right approach.
Okay, cleared the RNAV Zulu 17 right, approach Southwest 170.
This is 5024 Denver departure out of contact. Spirit wings 970, climb and maintain flight level 230. Spirit wings 970, climb and maintain flight level 230.
RNAV Zulu, runway 16 right approach.
JARDesign Zulu 16 right, Southwest 3033.
1454, clear direct Yokes, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Vicinity the T-bar arrival 16 right transition information, or just the 16 right information hotel.
Southwest 2934, Denver approach, good afternoon. Speed your discretion in Oak Cliff, and expect the RNAV Zulu 16 right.
Okay, speed our discretion, Oak Cliff, we'll expect the RNAV Zulu 16 right, Southwest 2934.
Denver approach, Southwest 3529 with the passing 310, descending via the hotel for the 17 right.
Southwest 3529,